Hello friends, welcome to our live show. This is Wayne.
This is Tom. Just now, CC and Rita have introduced fresh air heat pumps, the heat pump type heat recovery ventilators. Welcome to order if you are interested. As just mentioned, you can save $100 for every $3,000 if you order today. So that's March 12th. That's for the heat pump type heat recovery ventilators.
Yes, and for now we are going to show you another great product. So please stay with us. During our show, please feel free to join our conversation or tell us about your questions. Our team is standing by online at your disposal. And okay, so now let's get to the point.
Yeah.
And Tom, first I want to ask you questions.
Yep. Go ahead.
Do you know anything about air purifier?
Yeah, we all know the rising demand of air purifiers. Many people willing to invest in air purifier due to the different reasons. Personally, I am considering getting one due to my really bad allergies.
Okay.
But deep down, I can't help to wonder, do air purifiers really work? Many purifiers promise to filter out dust, pollen, smoke, even germs. But do they really deliver on that? Or they are just overpriced friend? Hopefully you can clear my concern today.
Well, thanks. Thanks for your detailed explanation. And if you are going to buy one for your house, so what functionality would you care about
Okay.
the air purifier? Yeah.
The goal for air purifier is really simple. To improve the indoor air quality of our home or office. So the primary feature that I care about is the air filtration technology. Then after is the design, the noise level, the energy consumption, and the cost of maintenance.
Well, thanks again. As a consumer, I think your opinion is very useful.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Very helpful. And our company mission is to improve the indoor, or we can say a building air quality around the world. And besides the AHU, ERV, HRV, we have developed a type of air purifier that dedicate to make the indoor air better. So people around the world, when they go home, they can take off the mask and breathe without worrying about the air quality in their room. Right?
That's great.
Yeah.
The outbreak in 2020 has led us into the new normal.
Yeah.
We wear masks when we go out to public places. Everyone cares about air quality more than ever than before.
Yeah, you're right. And that is exactly the reason why we developed the air purifier to disinfect different types of bacteria and filter the airborne particles.
Yes.
In the end, people can breathe the fresh and clean air.
Yeah, sounds really interesting. Can you tell me more about the ceiling type air purifier?
Yeah, okay, that's the point of our today's show,
yes,
right?
Exactly, yeah.
And first, I want to tell you that the rated airflow is 1,000 cubic meters per hour. A single unit of the air purifier is able to cover 100 square meters, and with the ceiling height at 3 meters.
3 meters high,
Yes.
That's really wide space.
Yes, that means in such space, our air purifier will bring in the fresh air and make the indoor air circulate 3.3 times each hour.
3.3 times each hour.
Yeah,
Okay.
that means in every hour, the indoor air would be replaced by the outdoor fresh air 3.3 times.
Yeah, I'm quite confused about the concept. Perhaps some of the audience do not have any clue what it means. Can you explain a little bit more? Maybe Winnie can show the explanation as well.
Yeah, of course. To give you an idea, and of course Winnie is showing us the picture in the screen, and to give you an idea, our office, the place we're standing right here, is the room size is about 1,000 square meters.
1,000 square meters.
Yes, the ceiling height is about 3 meters.
Okay.
So the total room volume is about 3,000 cubic meters, right?
So 1,000 times 3.
Yes, correct, exactly. And we have two AHU, the air handling unit, to supply total airflow at 5,000 cubic meters per hour.
Yep.
So that means the true AHU is able to generate 1.7 times the air circulation per hour for our office.
Okay.
And bear in mind that we have about 50 employees here, right?
Yes.
Our colleagues, boss, and you and me.
Yes, exactly.
Right? So compared to the air purifier, suppose a family has 6 people, a dog, a cat, perhaps.
Or a cat, yes.
Yes, right. So these people can share the fresh air with the circulation at the 3.3 times per hour.
We can also see the calculations on the right of the screen.
Yes,
Basically, less people with more fresh air.
Yes, exactly. So the air circulation means the ventilation. It moves the indoor air out and replace with fresh air, right? So people in the house would feel more comfortable in these surroundings.
Exactly.
And because the fresh air is much more healthy for us, and the chance of being infected by different types of bacteria, the chance is much less. And as the air is constantly floating, just like we are at outdoor, right?
Yeah. So you cannot see the movement of the air, but it is moving all the time. Like when the wind blows by us, the air is touching our skin, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you run air purifier long enough, eventually it would bring in all the air, fresh air to every one of the rooms, right? Because maybe you have a big house, you have different rooms, right? So, and the time is also subject to the size of your house, of course.
Yeah.
Also, we use a powerful motor with a dual fan. It is able to inhale the fresh air efficiently from the outside. As we all know, the walls and the bricks and doors would block the air circulation, right?
Yes.
And when the distance gets longer, the air movement gets slower. And having considered that, the dual fan we used has a special chosen motor to supply the power and realize the airflow of 1,000 cubic meters per hour.
Yeah. Okay, for now, you have introduced the airflow.
Yeah.
But one question, it is in my mind right now, when you say it could make the air more clean.
Yeah. And for these questions, I'm very grateful that you bring that up.
Yeah.
And make the air clean is to disinfect the bacteria.
Okay.
And to block the polluted airborne particles. In other saying, before the air goes from outside directly to the inside, right? And the air purifier would have to filter the air first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me stop you right here.
Okay.
What type of bacteria can you disinfect? Can you give us an example?
Well, the bacteria we are talking about right now is such as the outdoor, smoke, haze, pollen, dust, and VOCs.
VOCs, okay.
And different type of the other bacteria such as PM10, PM2.5.
Okay. So those particles are all very close to our life. We may breathe them every day based on your descriptions. The air purifier sounds like a washing machine of the air.
You're right. Yeah.
But I am curious about how does it work? What made the air purifier to disinfect all type of bacteria and filter the particles?
Well, this is a great question, and I want to tell you that our purifier has multiple processes for disinfection and filtration.
Okay.
So next, allow me to introduce them one by one to you in details.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, the next one, the first one is the G4 grade filter, which is the primary filter in square panel shape.
Yep.
And it is made by aluminum and special chemical fibers and a steel net.
Steel net, okay.
Yeah, so the G4 filter is widely used in HVAC system for office building, industrial plants, or pharmaceutical plants.
Okay.
To block the 0.5 micron or larger airborne particles in a very low pressure resistance. That means the air could go through the filter but without being blocked by the filter. So the office can still feel the fresh air.
Okay.
Right? So for the first step, when the air passes through the G4 filter, the second filter is waiting. And that is the electric filter. And for the electric filter itself, it has 3 steps.
Okay,
in
step
filtering.
number 1.
Yeah. So step number 1, it filters the particles that is larger than PM2.5.
Okay.
Yeah. So step number 2, the smaller particles that is smaller or just PM2.5 pass through the first step will be treated by the 12 volts field charging and diffusion charging.
Okay. And step 3?
Yeah, in the last step, the charged particles would be attached on the electric filter, and that is the end. The particles cannot go any further.
Okay.
Only the fresh air would go through.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So the first step is the G4 filter, and the second step is the IFD filters, right?
Correct.
And what's the efficiency of the IFD filter?
The efficiency of the IFD electric filter is almost 99.99%.
Wow, 99.99%. Wow,
infinitely close to 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That's really impressive.
And we have a few photos to show you that are the testimonials from other organizations that during the test of our air purifier that Winnie would like to show you on the screen.
Okay, that's the videos, right?
First, yes.
The photo first.
Yes.
Okay. So further, we have a few videos that demonstrate the efficiency and the theory of this filtration technology. So please stay with us. We can show the video number 1 to the customer.
Yeah. Hello friends, welcome back. You are watching Hot Live Show, and in March we have a promotion and exclusive discount for the March promotion event on Alibaba. So it means if you place order in March for more than 30 pieces of the air purifier that we are talking about right now, you can get 1 free sample. So if you like, feel free to contact us.
Yeah, that's a wonderful offer.
Yeah.
So previously we have talked about the air purifier and its filtration technology.
Yes.
And I believe we are not over this topic, right?
Yes, right. Before the video, we have only introduced 2 filtering process, and now I'd like to show you the last process in the purifier, and that is the UV light and photocatalyst. So Tom, do you know what UV means?
I don't know. Give me an example.
Okay.
What it stands for? I heard the name all the time.
Yes, UV stands for ultraviolet.
Oh.
So the wavelength is normally between 200 nanometers to 219 nanometers. So this type of UV artificial technology has been widely used as a solution of germicide and bactericide. When the UV light is on, the molecules of all airborne microorganism will be absorb the radiation produced by the UV light.
Okay.
So, and the radiation would effectively break the molecular chains of the protein amino acids and further affect the reproductive mechanism, and in the end make all the airborne bacteria inactive.
Wow.
And eliminate their ability to produce the disease.
Okay, so you mentioned 2 names. The first one is UV, and the other one is photocatalyst.
Yes.
So what is photocatalyst?
Right. To understand photocatalyst, we should split the word into a photo and a catalyst.
Okay.
So we'll start with the catalyst first. A catalyst can speed up a chemical reaction or make the chemical reaction happen at a lower temperature. So, and photos is exactly the word in Greek for light.
Oh.
So photocatalyst means light is providing the energy source that allows the catalyst to work.
Oh.
Yeah, in our case, inside our air purifier, the photocatalyst and the UV light is to disinfect the different types of bacteria.
Okay, so in other saying, because we mentioned it's UV light plus photocatalyst,
yes.
So it is a combined effort, right?
Exactly, 100%.
Okay, but you just introduced the theory, but how does it work exactly?
Great question. So when we turn on the UV light, it would shine on the air that goes through, right? UV light would release the negatively charged electrons at the surface of the airborne bacteria. The electrons interact with water molecules, which is H2O.
That's
water.
in the air.
Yes, right. They're breaking them up into hydroxyl radicals, which are highly reactive, short-lived, uncharged forms of hydroxide ions. These small hydroxyl radicals then attacked the bigger ones, the carbon-based organic pollutant molecules, breaking apart their chemical bonds and turning them into harmless substances such as carbon dioxide or water.
Oh, CO2 and H2O.
Yeah.
So can we also describe the process as the actions of oxidations?
Yes, you can. But please bear in mind, UV light would generate sunburns to our eyes. So we cannot look at the UV light with our bare eyes, right? Because it's harmful. It's harmful to our eyes and it's dangerous.
It's bad for our skin as well.
Yes, of course. The UV light is built inside air purifier, so where you don't have any chance to look directly at them.
Yeah, direct eye contact. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. And compared to the physical filters, the UV light and the photocatalyst and the electrical filter that we talked about in step 2, right? They have an extra beneficial advantage.
What's that?
The physical filter, such as the G4 filter we talked about earlier.
Yeah, the first filters.
Yeah, it's merely a trapping particles. You will still have to clean the filter after some time of using it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
It's not really easy to maintain, right?
Yes, and because the particles and the haze, the smoke, everything is still attached on the filter.
Yeah.
You have to clean them or you won't get much fresh air because the filter is blocked, right?
Yeah.
But for electric filter and UV light, they completely transform the harmful chemicals in the bacteria and effectively destroy them. Do you remember we just talked about earlier?
Yeah.
They break the molecular structure of the bacteria and turn them into harmless substances.
CO2, H2O?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question for you. How long do we have to wash or replace the filters?
You mean the time, right?
Yeah.
So for the G4 filter, since the particles and the pollutants are attached on the filter itself, so subject to the air quality in your local place, in your city.
It depends on the area.
Yeah, you need to replace normally every 6 months. And for electric filter, it does not require any replacement or change because if on the circumstance that it is not broken physically, so you don't have to wash them too. And we can say the lifespan of the electric filter is very, very long. We can say that you can use it for many years.
So you just talk about the G4 filters and the IFT filters, right? So how about the UV lights and the photocatalyst?
The last step of the filter, right?
Step 3.
Yeah, photocatalyst is also a physical filter. The lifespan is very long in this case because it's not consumable.
Yeah.
And for UV light, according to our test in the lab and previous projects feedback, it could last for at least 5,000 hours, which is more than 200 days.
Almost a year, right? Around 8 months or so?
Yeah, less than 1 year, but still long enough.
Yeah. So far we have talked about the filtration technology of the air purifier.
Yeah.
It is the essential functions in order to make the air clean.
Yes.
So I'm wondering, what's the difference between air purifier and other products, our purifier and other products, such like air handling unit, AHU, energy recovery ventilators, ERV, or even space units of air conditioner?
Okay, so let's compare them one by one.
So the first one is AHU.
Yeah, AHU combines multiple filters such as pre-filter, medium filter, or even HEPA filter.
Yep.
And the coil is used for cooling and heating, which is the air purifier.
Does not have that function.
Yes, exactly. And AHU is used to cover a big area, like even the whole building.
Okay, so the air handling unit is a much bigger unit used for bigger space than house or classroom.
Yes, exactly. HU consists of indoor unit, outdoor unit, and a control system. But our purifier is only one unit that once you plug the power, it starts working easily.
Oh, that's really convenient.
Yes.
Plug and play.
Yes, exactly. And air purifier also does not cost you that much money and time on installation, commissioning, and maintenance.
Yeah, we also have a show about the air handling units,
Yes,
previous days, right? So how about the ERV, the energy recovery ventilators?
Well, ERV is also a small and compact unit, and ERV focuses on energy recovery. It recaptures the conditioned air and to reduce the energy usage. And when the outdoor air comes into the ERV, it will emit the exhaust air in the other end through the heat exchanger, and at the same time exchange the energy. But on the other hand, the air purifier focuses on cleaning the fresh air. Before the fresh air being sent into the house, the air would have to go through the three-step of filtration that we talked about before.
Maybe just a recap. The first one is G4, IFD, and the UV lights for the catalyst, right?
Yes, exactly. And so that the bacteria and airborne particles would be disinfected and blocked. People inside the house could breathe much clean air.
Right? So the key points of ERV is energy recovery.
Yes.
That's why you call energy recovery ventilators, right?
Yes, yes.
So air purifier is the air filtration and disinfections.
Yes.
So last one, compared to the Splict air conditioner.
Well, Splict air conditioner is it's like a residential type and smaller version of air handling unit.
So really similar to the air handling unit.
Yes, it focuses on temperature control, which means that cooling and heating. Actually, the Splict conditioner and air purifier would make a perfect combination.
Oh, so air purifier clean the fresh air and the conditioner cool down the air.
Yes, spot on.
Yeah. So okay. So we got a couple questions for audience to you, to Wayne.
Okay.
The question number one. So what place can we use this type of air purifiers, the ceiling type air purifier?
Yes. In the first place, we designed it for school classroom, residential house, office building, and commercial building. And remember, one air purifier is able to cover 100 square meters area. So if you are not sure about the size of your place or you have different project, but you like it, so please feel free to contact us. We will talk details and seek out a solution for you.
Okay. So question number two. As an end user, how can I use the product?
Well, it actually offers you three options. So Winnie, please show the picture in the screen. And the first option is 100% recirculation air. It means the air is circulated inside your room and no fresh air. Well, this option is helpful when the outdoor air is not clean, such as there is a factory, chemical factory. Near your house that emit chemical smells or pollutants. So the fresh air is not healthy for you to breathe. So you can set the air purifier, the ductings inside your home. So the air would only circulate inside your house.
That's really nice.
And of course, another case, if you already have another ventilator like the ERV, right? That to in the position to bring in the fresh air. So that is the case for 100% recirculation air.
Okay.
Number two is the 100% fresh air.
So more focused on the disinfection functions, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And on the fresh air. Both the two inlets at the left on the picture that you can see are bringing the fresh air from the outside. And after the three process of filtration, the clean and fresh air will be supplied by the two outlets at the right on the screen into your house.
Okay.
So this option is suitable when you need the fresh air, right? And if you have the fresh air ventilating in the room.
Okay. And what is the last option?
The last option is like kind of in the between. It's mixing air. The trick is at the left side of the two inlets. So the red arrow with the RA means recirculation air. And the light green arrow with the OA means outdoor air. So one inlet takes the indoor circulation air, another inlet takes the fresh air from outdoor.
Okay.
And how do we realize this solution? By using flexible ductings. The ductings is not heavy and not expensive.
Yep.
And it's quite easy to install compared to the ductings of the HU type, the galvanized steel. And most importantly, you can switch among these three options by just adjust the flexible air ductings by yourself.
Yeah, you just talk about the ducting and installations.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you.
Okay.
How do we install the product? How to install the product?
You mean the installation?
Yes, exactly.
The air purifier is supposed to be installed under or on the ceiling, hanged by the steel arm. And we have some reference photo to show you about the similar installation, which you can see on the screen right now.
It's pretty straightforward, right?
Yes.
And you mentioned it before.
Yeah.
So, hello friends. As you know, you are watching the hot tub live shows of the ceiling type air purifier.
Yeah.
So currently we are looking for partners and dealers to help more people together and develop together. So if you are interested, please feel free to contact us or let us know your questions or comments.
Yes, and if you are thinking about using it in your house or a project, so please feel free to reach out to us to discuss your details.
And we have a promotion going on.
Yes, for wholesale business, the MOQ is just 20%, 20 pieces.
20 pieces, yes.
And for now, we offer the exclusive discount for the March promotion event on Alibaba right now. And if you place order in March for over 30 pieces of the air purifiers, you can get one free sample.
Yeah.
That means the sample price will be deducted in the bulk order, so don't miss it out.
And that's not only today, it's from March 1st to March 31st, the whole month, right?
Yes.
So we have another video to show you. It is the air purifier at our assembly line that is now 100% finished. Please stay with us.
Yes. Hello friends, hope the video will give you more insights and help you know more about our purifier. It is a new product with tested technology, and right now we are actively looking for partners around the world. So if you are thinking about it, please do not hesitate to contact us. We look forward to talking with you.
Yeah.
And to recap our show today about the air purifier, I would like to introduce one more time for you.
Yeah, can you talk more about the filtration technology?
Yes.
Yeah.
The air purifier has 3 steps, right? The first step is the G4 physical pre-filter to filter the larger particles that is larger than 0.5 micron, the airborne particles.
Yeah.
The second one is the electric filter that which has also have an inner multiple filter process to filter the PM 2.5 or smaller particles. And for this part, the technology is so great that the efficiency of filtering is
99.99%.
Yes, exactly. And the last one is the UV light and photocatalyst.
Yep.
It is the final process of the filtration to disinfect the bacteria and other particles in the air.
Yeah.
And this air purifier is designed for classroom, in school, and office building,
Yeah.
Commercial building,
Yep.
and the residential house. And the noise is so small during our test that you can barely notice it. And one more thing is that it's just like the power is just by one plug.
Just plug and play.
Yes.
Yeah. We talk about the disinfection functions and the air filtration technologies. Can you also talk about the installations, the 3 types of installations of the ceiling type air purifiers? Just a recap to our customers.
Yes, the installation of the air purifier that which means you can put the air purifier under the ceiling or on the ceiling. And for the usage options, we have offer you three types, which are, first one is the 100% recirculation air.
Yeah.
Another one is 100% the fresh air. The last one is the mixing air.
The mixing air.
Yes. Part of them to bring in the fresh air, part of them to circulate the indoor air, which is totally decided by yourself to see if you want the fresh air or if the fresh air condition is not so good.
Yeah. Thank you for the recaps. And that's all about our shows today. So next show is March 18th, Thursdays. So the show is about wall-mounted energy recovery ventilators.
Yes.
It is hosted by Felix and Berica.
Yes. So we hope you enjoy this show, and we will see you next time.
Yeah, we will see you next time. So one more time, we have a promotion going on.
Yes.
So the MOQ of this ceiling type air purifier is only 20 pieces. So for now, we offer exclusive discounts for the March promotions events on Alibaba. So if you place an order in March for more than 13 sets of air purifiers, you can get one for free. Yeah. So if you are interested about the products, so don't hesitate to send us the inquiries.
Yes, we have 20 days to go in this March promotion event. So please feel free to follow us and contact us anytime.
All right. Thank you for watching, and see you on March 18th.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.